What if Uncharted was less about stunts and sarcasm
Hello?
I can hear you. I'm sitting right next to you.
and more like the fighter with treasure maps? Back in 2010, long before Tom Holland ever picked up Nathan Drake's gun holster, Sony handed director David O. Russell full creative control. Yes, the same guy behind Silver Linings Playbook and Three Kings. His vision, not a video game movie with explosion every 5 minutes, but a gritty, emotional drama disguised as a blockbuster treasure hunt. Let's dive into the movie that almost redefined game-to-film adaptations and why Sony buried it. In 2010, the world of video game movies was still cursed. Max Payne, Hitman, Doom, they all flopped critically and commercially. Studios were scared of being too faithful, but also scared of being too weird. So Sony had a dilemma. They owned Uncharted, a beloved PlayStation franchise with cinematic DNA built in, but they didn't want another lazy adaptation. So they gambled by hiring David O. Russell, a director known for chaotic, character-driven dramas. Russell wasn't a blockbuster guy, but he had just delivered The Fighter, a raw, emotionally bruising film that won Oscars and proved that he could do commercial work without selling out. So the studio gave him an open canvas. Russell didn't just agree to direct Uncharted, he wrote the whole thing. His take? It's less Indiana Jones, more The Godfather meets National Treasure. This wasn't about Drake getting his original story. It was about a man already deep into the life, haunted by his family, legacy, and personal demons. Though nothing was officially confirmed, casting rumors spread fast. Mark Wahlberg, then in his early 40s and fresh off The Fighter, was tapped to play Nathan Drake. Today, we know him as Sully in the 2022 film, but back then he was the main man. Okay, want to hear this? Even wilder? Reports suggest that Robert De Niro was circling the role of Drake's father, with Joe Pesci as the shady uncle.
Funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
And neither of these were original characters from the game.
Joe.
Russell's unmade Uncharted script opens with Sir Francis Drake defying mutiny in 1597. Sailing into a fog-covered lagoon and finding a sunken fleet. Cut to modern day Rio, Nathan Drake, rogue treasure hunter, is chasing a mysterious map and getting double-crossed by thugs, gangster, and even the bartender. After a shootout sends half of favela crashing down a cliff, Nate crashes a bikini commercial and meets journalist Elena Fisher. She's smart, fearless, and together they dive off the coast and recover Drake's coffin, but it's empty. And instead, it's a cryptic journal pointing to Omagua, a mythical lost city of gold. Enter Sully, Nate's cigar-chomping mentor, and villain Gabriel Roman, a sadistic banker, funding the treasure hunt with mercs, pirates, in a fastball throwing torturer. The race is on to decode Drake's realm map and reach the treasure first. They break into a museum, find Omagua under modern-day Lima, and descend into a booby-trapped ruin. But the real treasure isn't gold. It's a deadly bioweapon that wiped out entire civilizations. Roman tries to steal it. Explosions, betrayals, one final escape. Roman gets buried, the threat is sealed, and Nate walks away with nothing but a journal and maybe something rarer, a real connection with Elena. The 200-page script focused on family drama, new family members, and other plot points that saw it deviate from the game. So why didn't it happen? In short, the project collapsed under the weight of its own ambition. Sony initially wanted something elevated, but when faced with a 200-page character drama dressed in action movies clothes, they panicked. Executives pushed back, unhappy with the tone, the pacing, and deviations from the game. Creative disagreements escalated, and Russell left to make Silver Linings Playbook that won an Oscar. Sony, now burned by the risk, reset the entire project. The final version, a slick, studio-friendly adventure with Tom Holland, had made over $400 million worldwide. And it wasn't dangerous. And it definitely was not Russell. So here's a big question. Would you have watched Uncharted as a dark family drama starring Wahlberg, De Niro, and Pesci? Or are you happy with this lighter Marvel-style version that we got? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was this a missed opportunity or a dodge bullet?
Oh, crap!
If you love digging through Hollywood's alternative timelines, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned. There is always another unmade movie that we can explore together.